guys, in the last video, I explained you guys when you're passing, usually between the legs using some type of knee cut pass, or it can be outside. When the person starts to come up in some type of single leg, how to expose the person's head and arm going to some type of triangle there, and then you work the submission from there. Okay, a submission that we have been seeing a lot of Diego Pato and the guys from AUJ using in competition situation. Okay, so now I'm going to explain you guys a position that is super common when the person come up with a single leg with the gi, when they feed the lapel, and that become a very powerful sweep position to the bottom person. Okay, so this position is high percentage. Okay, check it out, the details, and it's a position that I use all the time and always has been very helpful for me. So use it here, especially for when you start to apply so much pressure. Maybe you already have this side position, maybe you have a very good grip in the pants. The person might have a good grip in the collar, and you might be struggling here on bottom. A super simple common reaction is the person sometimes use the belt, and if the gi is open, sometimes the person uses the gi. What they're looking for is, as you clear the knee shield, they sit up here and go to some type of low single. Okay, now have a lapel fit. And this position here become a very powerful sweep position for me. Okay, so I can easily here go to the grip in the far side pants, can be here or more down close to the pants. And I use my knee to bump in forward, making post hands on the floor. And when he post hands on the floor, I start to scissor my legs, and I start to come up in this type of half guard position where I have the lapel control, and usually I finish on top in a very good pass position. Okay, it's a position that you, like 10 seconds before I get past, you're already on top with a very good position. So it's a position that a lot of people use, especially when you're struggling on bottom. Let's see one more time, just so you guys know how to apply. So Kashi has knee cut pass here, like he start to get heavy on top of me, his knee start to getting down, I see my top leg getting smashed, he start to clear the knee shield. I use that momentum to start to sit up, and I go low on his leg, extending go to his waist. Okay, now I feed either the belt or most of the time the lapel. Okay, when I feed the lapel, look, there's no space for him to get underhook. If he's trying to feed the underhook, not there. Look how my shoulder prevent that. Now it's super easy for me to start to get the secondary leg, and I use a knee bump to moving him forward. When his hands get posed, I scissor my legs, and because I have the lapel control, I get on top in a very good position to pass his guard. I can take my time here and start to switch to a very deep side smash pass, dash leg with pass, and I can start to score my points of the pass. So I'm gonna explain to you guys today how to prevent the sweep and how to pass when you see yourself in that situation. So I'm passing the guard, Cash start to come up, and he start to feed the lapel. Okay? When I see that happens, the first adjustment that I do is control his hands. Okay? Sometimes they're always on the floor, sometimes the shoulder's on the floor. Shoulder on the floor. Doesn't matter, I control the hands. Why I control the hands? To prevent his holding the other leg. So I pull the sleeve up, and I place my elbow on top of my hips like so. So now, if you guys notice, he is sideways. I need to make him flat. What I do? I post my hands on his shoulder, I start to push, and I start to walk with his leg and my knee right on the middle of his belly. Usually here he's gonna lock his legs, and if he's trying to bump me forward now, I maintain the hands on the control about the sleeve, and I pose the opposite hands, and I come back. Doesn't matter how many times he bumped me forward, I never let it go the sleeve. If any moment I let it go the sleeve, look what's gonna happen. He's gonna control my leg, and now he has a sweep. Okay? So I make sure I maintain the control about the hands the entire time. So now my knee start to pushing flat, and when he's flat, look how I start to find a little bit of space to start to jig my underhook. That's the main key, guys. Until your partner is sideways, there's impossible to find the underhook. I need to walk my knee to his belly and push his shoulder, to roll his shoulder to the side, and now I can find the underhook. When I find the underhook, I find the underhook nice and deep, and when I get here, I can let it go the sleeve, and I connect my hands right on his leg muscle, and I start to apply pressure, make it look away. Now, because I have the underhook, I can start to extend until I break the grip. When I break the grip, I use my bottom leg to clear the leg, and now I have the pass. Okay? From here, usually walking towards the hips, to make the legs look away and establish the pass. But look how I have a very good chest on chest connection, ready to go to any type of submission attack from here. So once again, we start to get deep in this knee cut position. So my partner is smart. When he see I start to defeat the top leg, he starts to sit up on his elbow, he's go low single, he feed the lapel. And now in this position. Right away I control his sleeve, I pull everything up, and I hold in this sleeve with the, look how my knuckles push the sleeve up like so. Okay? From here I start to push his shoulder, and I walk my knee to his back. When he's bumping me forward, I post my hands and I come back. He bumped me forward, I post my hands and I come back, and I keep walking towards the opposite direction. When I find space, I jig under hook as deep as I can. My knee come back to the floor, I hug the head. Okay, just when I have the underhook, I can let it go the sleeve. From here, I start to overextend to break that grip. When I pass, I have a great chest on chest connection. Ready to start to progress from here. So, one last time. So I'm passing. When I start to moving the knee shoulder away, he start to feed the lapel, and he sit up on his elbow. Right away, I control his sleeve, I pull everything up, and I control like so. Now, I push his shoulder, and I start to bring his knee to his belly. If he's bumping me forward, I post my hands on the floor, and I stay. So I start to jig for underhook. When I find underhook, if you guys see there's no space still, you keep pushing the knee and keep making the person flat. When you find underhook, you jig, you let it go, control the head go down, chest on chest, start overextending, until you break the grip, and then you can pass and establish your side control position.